Hi, it's Tony Joe from Remax Camosun here in Victoria, British Columbia. It is Tuesday, October the 9th. This is our weekly sales stats summary for Victoria Real Estate. It's the day after Thanksgiving, so it is a Tuesday. We normally do our report on Monday. However, we are here today at Willows Beach. This is a most fantastic place, as you can probably see. It is the place, actually we don't have a lot of beachfront. It is a place that a lot of people congregate over the summertime. It's not summer now, naturally it is October. It is still about 15 degrees, so it's warm enough. Not exactly the kind of weather you'd want to jump into the ocean with, but it's a fantastic location nonetheless. So as far as numbers are concerned, we are so far at 106 sales for the month. It is yet another slow start. And you know, when you think about it, it's been pretty consistent for the past 4 months or so, having about 100 sales for the first week. Comparatively, there were 483 sales total in 2011. We're at 276 new listings versus 1,086, so we've got a few more weeks to go there. But our active listings are currently at 4,565 versus last year's month end at 4,687. So as you probably remember, I mentioned last week that the listing number was about 5,000, and of course the numbers always fall off after the first week of the month or so because of the fact that a lot of properties have expired, canceled, come off the market or whatever. So we're going to see that number reducing a little bit as well. I was also looking at the rest of the videos from 2012, and it's funny because I often feel that I'm a broken record saying the same thing week after week after week, but the reality is it has been a softer time out there in the marketplace. Pricing is very important. I think the main thing is you as a consumer need to decide if you're going to sell or if you're going to stay, because not everyone who lists right now is succeeding. We all know the success rate is less than 50% right now. So the likelihood is that most properties will leave the marketplace unsold. The other thing I want to talk about is Vancouver. So it's been in the headlines. The Vancouver real estate market is down 30% from this time last year. And of course, there's a lot of craziness around that. People think that the Vancouver market is in the dumps. I need to remind you, as I've said many weeks before, even though the sales numbers are down, so the number of transactions are down, just the same as here in Victoria, just at a smaller level. Even though the number of transactions are down, the values have remained the same. So the naysayers that have been saying that the reduction in sales will equate to a reduction in average prices, they all seem to be incorrect right now. So I think a lot of that has to do with the fundamentals that Victoria has to offer, or Vancouver for that matter, and what we have to offer. So anyways, that is the sales stats report for the week. I'll be here again next Monday and look forward to seeing you then.